What's up? 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 What's crack-a-lacking? How's it hanging? How's everybody doing? I'm feel right now. I'm feeling good. Shout out to the people watching. I see Gobi, Hernanov, Wheeze, Fartbox, UFC Casual all popping in the chat. Look at these animals and Fight Milk hops in. Holy shit. What is going on? Well, it's a beautiful Sunday, May 26, 2024. What's crazy is we're in the fucking future, my guys. Holy shit. Thoughts on MMA Clown Show dying on stream last night. Tragic, gray shirt. Tragic. MMA Clown Show was really starting to take off, and then the tornado hit and he never came back, unfortunately. This is how it went down. I'm glad I witnessed the last episode. When did Lima get a new opponent? My dumbass barely realized right now, LMAO. So he just got the new opponent, I think like 4 days ago. Could be 5 days ago, but very recently. In the middle of last week. And I think that Raposo is a pretty tough test, but a winnable fight for Lima because Lima's striking is so fucking crisp. I think he's going to be good to go. Merwin Islam said Khabib could best Strickland. Let's hope someone asks about that at the press conference. That would actually be really cool. I mean, there's a video of Khabib on top of Corey Anderson in the training room, and Corey Anderson's a light heavyweight. Don't know how accurate that is. If they're tired, like I have no idea, but he's on top of him. How much do you think Islam weighs right now? His weight cuts aren't the best. He has to be heavier than Poirier on fight day. I'm assuming that right now he weighs like 172, 173. Khabib versus Tony Ferguson, UFC 306. Did you hear? Khabib will destroy Tony Ferguson. Islam is easily 185, 195. Yeah, he's a pretty fucking big dude. What up, Grimy? What up? What up? Costa's live, line too wide. I feel like Costa is a live underdog. I'm picking him plus 205. Give me the fucking dog side. I'm doing it. Yeah, I knew what you meant out of camp with those weights, bro. This is number one bullshit. 6 like. We need more likes. You're right, 206 Stoner. We need to run them all the way up. Right now, we should have 20 likes up in here, not 6. What are we doing? What is this shit? We need fucking 20 likes up in here. Great shirt, bro. Sounds like a great girl, but do not wear that shirt in Jersey. You might think you're a little different. Yeah, bro. I wouldn't wear it in Jersey. This is a nice shirt to wear locally. You know what I'm saying? Jake Beebe, thanks for the $2, my guy. Big W. Shout out to the first dono of the night. Hell yeah, Jake. Better chance against new opponent than last opponent. Just asking because I had him in 2 parlays that I made early, so I have to make a new one. I still think he wins. Mitch Raposo is an ultimate fighter and contender series veteran. He's pretty good. I just think that he hasn't fought anyone. He hasn't beaten anybody to the level of Lima. You played some odds. Let's go. Good luck, Professor Chaos. What's up, Hernanov? I see you. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I'm having a good day. I'm enjoying myself, and I'm happy to chat it up with you guys. I've been waiting for this all day. I dropped the updated prediction show, so let's go. Yeah, Mitch's debut, and he fought on Contender Series against Jake Hadley, and he ended up getting choked out. And the Jake Hadley loss didn't age well. I got to watch the updated pick vid. Do you have any pick flips pre-weigh-in? Grimy, I'm not going to spoil it, but yes, I did. There is one signature pick flip that came to me that I had to go with, and I really was not even sure until I recorded the video exactly who I was going to pick, but I said, you know what? I'm going with my gut. I'm going with the pick flip. I'm so excited for the fight Saturday, Hernanov. Like, we needed fights back. I don't know, like, what the fuck is a Saturday without fights? I watched the Christian and Billy fight last night. He destroyed that bum. Jake Beebe's in the house, bro. Exactly. AJ, what do you think? Islam by a head kick, this leg, undefeated, undisputed? I mean, that'd be pretty badass if he head kicked Poirier, but I just don't think it's all that likely. You see, Cheeto wants Aldo or Jan next. He said Aldo as a main. Aldo versus Vera would be a solid Apex main. Well, the thing is, he's already fighting against Figueiredo, though, so why is he looking at that? Can we also talk about how crazy it is that we're getting an active Costa? Jake Beebe, that is a big selling point for me. active Paulo Costa could be a whole different animal, bro. I believe Costa can win this thing. I'm picking him. Active Costa is different. He's a mythical fighter, bro. Krylov seems susceptible to being choked, but Almeida has no subs and wins against mids. Krylov a lot more UFC experience. Krylov has a lot of UFC experience. But I think you mean Kopylov. Because I was like, Krylov. I just don't think Kopylov is that reliable in grappling. He never has been. Active in post USADA Costa, right? Post USADA and active. Bro, this Costa could be the fucking world champ. You don't think Costa has power? I disagree. I think Costa has power. I'm not saying he's the heaviest hitter in the UFC, but he can crack a bit. Paulo Costa's got some, big knockouts in the past. More of a volume puncher, but he's got power. I think Dustin's only chance to beat Islam Makhachev is by right hook knockout. Costa has more power than Sean for sure. I totally agree with that, UFC casual. Got a new picture, UFC casual. It's throwing me off, dude. César Almeida is no longer an underdog. He's the favorite now? That's crazy. Let me check. He was the dog earlier in the day. That's a dangerous fight to actually bet. They're essentially even money. Is over 2.5 for the co-main decent? That's 3 rounds in, though. I think there's a fair shot of it. I still think that Costa's going to catch Strickland, though. What's more likely to happen, Dustin by sub or Islam by KO? I would say Islam by KO is still more likely than Dustin by submission. Does Holland stay at 85? Nah, I think he drops back down to 170. It's just kind of like a tune-up fight for him. But to be fair, Oleksiejczuk does have hands, though. Oleksiejczuk has good hands. I can see Islam fucking up Dustin in the striking, no lie. He's definitely got the kickboxing from distance, but in like straight punching range, I favor Poirier. Hey, brother, I just finished watching a UFC 302 picks video. I agree. There's something telling us Kopylov is going to lose, but I'm hoping he wins. I'm a big Roman fan. MMA Cucky, I totally understand where you're feeling the, love towards your dude, because I fuck with Kopylov as well. It's just something is telling me that he is going to lose, and I couldn't pick him with confidence. And I was like, Almeida in the striking is the pro kickboxer, and he's training with Sean Strickland. I'm like, there's too many things to like. Kopylov avenging that defeat to Hernandez, Russian pride for the win, even more so against a Brazilian. They don't deal well with Russian striking dynamic. I think Kopylov can get ripped up. Never too late to do your first double back. Yeah, I could do a double pick flip after the weigh-ins. We'll see. I was between Islam round 3 knockout and round 4 submission. I respect those calls, but I do favor the submission side in round 4 over the round 3 knockout for him. Islam KO is a good bet considering he said he's going to strike with him and not wrestle. I just wonder what the truth is in that. Is he actually going to do that? I can't trust Holland. It's like when he fights, he doesn't give a fuck whether he wins or loses. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like he doesn't really give a fuck. I think it's true. Thoughts on the new gloves? So the new UFC gloves are 25% smaller. They go from 4-ounce gloves to 3-ounce, which on paper, you're like, bro, that's not that much, but that's 1/4 of the glove removed, right? That's fucking actually massive. So I do think that this could change some fights. Habib said himself, Dustin has a strong guillotine choke. I'm going to throw some sub junk change on Dustin by sub. Good luck, man. I don't see it happen. I think that's chump change. What was your reaction to DDP Strickland decision? I thought Strickland barely edged it, but it could have went either way. If Kopylov and Piper win, who would you like to see them matched up with next? I don't know. Maybe one another, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I saw that Islam said the new gloves cut you more. Slowly turn into BKFC. If Poirier tries to choke or to take down Islam, he's a fool. I think he might shoot a guillotine if he's being pressured back and he's forced to defend the takedown. I like Vera. He needs to do better at defending strikes, eating them clean. This isn't working. He does eat them clean, and his chin is amazing, but it looks bad to the judge. Not how you win decisions, exactly. It is going to change the game. I'm picking Costa, yes. It could be Islam baiting Dustin into throwing wild shots and presenting an easy takedown, but Islam's ego could play into, and he might actually stand and bang. I don't feel like he is going to stand and bang. I know he said that, and, whatever. He's passing that as I don't know, the narrative, I guess, of the fight. But the likelihood of that, you're telling me you think he's going to sit in there, stand and bang? Really? I don't. Sup family was pissed they announced the new gloves at UFC 300. Then the fights didn't include the new gloves. One a per and gold gloves. I know I was annoyed at that too, but at least we get them this weekend. We finally got them. New gloves are here, Zero Balance. Let's fucking go. Brown versus Santos, thoughts? Going Randy Brown by decision, but dude, you got to call him Zaleski because it took me like a good 30 seconds to register that you meant Randy Brown versus Zaleski dos Santos. The gloves apparently absorb a lot more impact than the old gloves, so maybe less handbrakes. That'd be fucking good. You think Sean versus Costa will be fight of the night? I could see it. I think it's a fun stylistic match, man. I think people just are immediately writing Costa off that he's definitely going to lose, but I don't think that. Good take on the Sean versus Costa, but I think he looked pretty good in the Whitaker fight. I think that he looked good in the Whitaker fight too. Islam wins by guillotine just to piss everyone off. That'd be pretty badass if he guillotined Poirier. No way Islam can grapple hard for 25. He's going to have to strike if he doesn't finish Dustin. I guess he couldn't grapple hard for 25, but I think he can get dominant position on Poirier for sure. Khabib is there for the fight. This is going to be a disciplined Islam who will not be uncharacteristic and try and throw down. I'm thinking it's a disciplined Islam too. I know that, people are hoping he plays into the ego, but I think that Islam Makhachev is fully aware that Dustin Poirier is a very good striker and has legit knockout power. And I think he's fighting with the right mentality, bro. I think Khabib will definitely come through. Jan versus Vera round 1 would be them collecting data the whole round. Chito Vera and Jan would be a feel-out heavy first round. And I favor Piotr Jan, though, to keep everything flowing and win the whole fight. Costa could knock out and got out-wrestled by old Luke Rockhold. Plus, Sean has a decent reach advantage. I respect the Costa pick. Personally, I bet the over, LOL. I don't care who wins. I get it. Listen, I respect the other side, but I do think Costa's actually got a chance because we have active Paulo Costa. We got post-USADA Paulo Costa, as people in the chat mentioned. I'm interested in seeing what he brings, and I think it could be pretty good. Why do people take these superstitions things seriously? Superstitions don't work against the GOATs. I don't take the superstitions very seriously either. I think that it's fun and all, but reality of it, it's a fucking fight. There ain't no real curses in the game. The over 35 thing, though, is a biological thing. So I think that one has merit. But I think like the rest of them, if you're talking about Paulo Costa curse, like, nah. Poirier's undefeated in June. Okay. I really think Costa won't have room to reset between explosive actions. That's why I'm picking against him. Rob was looking to counter and gave Costa room to breathe, but Sean won't. I respect that. I respect it. I understand the takes on the Sean Strickland side. And I understand you're thinking he keeps the pressure on. He's in Costa's face. But I think Costa could hurt Sean Strickland. And the body kicks of Costa are terrifying. You think Costa is active to get out of his deal? I think he's active because he's remotivated. I think that we've seen the best of Costa. Or we haven't seen the best of Costa, excuse me. I think we're going to see a better version of Costa in this fight. And I think if he continues to be active, he can actually get back in the elite and not just be a meme. If he beats Sean Strickland, he's in the title picture. Why do you think who do you think is bringing the most people in pay-per-view wise? It has to be either Dustin or Sean. I think it's a combination of Islam Makhachev, Dustin Poirier, Sean Strickland, and Paulo Costa. I think they all bring in eyes. I would say of the list, probably the least amount of eyes for Costa. Below him would probably be Sean Strickland, or above him rather than above him would be Poirier, and at the top, Makhachev. Makhachev has a really large international fan base. He has all of Russia behind him. He also has all of the Middle Eastern countries. So there is a massive fan base for Islam Makhachev. Maybe if you're stateside, you don't see it as much, but around the globe, it's absolutely valid that he has a massive fan base. Costa wanted a new deal or get cut. That's why he showed up off weight and fucked around so much. Now he's got a good contract. He's fighting. He's more motivated with proper pay and everything like that. There are multiple ways to pronounce Islam Makhachev's last name. I heard it different ways on commentary. So you have Islam Makhachev, which is like the way the Americans say it. Islam Makhachev is like more the foreign way. Islam Makhachev. And then there's Islam Makhachev. That's another one. I'm with you, AJ. I see Strickland having a very difficult time with Costa. I doubt this one goes to the judges' cards. I think Costa gets the finish. I'm riding with finish too, Ben. I'm thinking that he can get a knockout win. And I know that Sean Strickland is respected with his hands. And I do think he has solid boxing, but it's not like he's this unbeatable fighter, man. On the feet, he's good, but I don't think he's perfect. And I think that Paulo Costa's power, explosiveness, and just pure physical presence could be a big factor. I think the UFC makes the most money stateside, and I would say it's specifically because of our damn pay-per-views. Golden Gloves, Makhachev, it's the new superstition of Saturday, after Saturday. He's better or worse with Golden Gloves? You got Strickland by UD. So you're thinking they go the full 5 and Strickland's tapping them up with jabs from the outside, slipping and moving on them? Okay. Guys, we're currently at 16 likes. Let's get 25 likes up in here and I'll do a ripskis. I'm doing an early rip tonight. I feel like I want to get it running right away. Out from the fucking jump. 25 likes. Let's rip it up. I'm from the UK and Poirier is my favorite fighter. Can't lie. It's pretty badass. Golden Gloves, no promotion. What do you mean Golden Gloves, no promotion? Will they both have gold gloves or just the champ? I think it's everybody in title fights is wearing the gold gloves. Correct me if somebody knows if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Sean is a momentum fighter. Costa hurts guys at least once a fight. For the most part, could halt the momentum, and I think he could finish him too. I didn't watch the Misfits boxing, but I heard Paige Van Zandt took an L. Pop quiz. Name as many MMA YouTube channels with the term MMA in their name. MMA experts, MMA guru, MMA Joey, bedtime MMA, MMA lock of the night, MMA holes. There's got to be more. Pick'em MMA. Pretty much everybody doing MMA is MMA something in the name. What's up, Blitzy? How you doing? Like the stream. Listen to Paradox Chad. I want to do a rip, so listen to our fucking Chad in the chat. It's fucking paradoxical up in here. It's a motherfucking paradox. I got the whole fucking vape cart to rip, and I'm about to take a sip of this fucking dab pen shit. Hopefully, I get a good hit. Listen, man. I can rap all day, guys. Red Pill MMA. There's another one. Once Connor KOs Chandler in round 2, does he fight the winner of Dustin versus Islam or the winner of Leon versus Bilal? Neither, bro. Nah, neither. Who he needs to fight is simple. Max Holloway. I know they're talking about the Topuria fight, but I personally think it's the wrong move. I think Max Holloway, I understand there's a bit of ego and like wanting to go down and win that 45-pound belt back and beat the new contender, the new champion, I should say. But hear me out for a second. Hear me out for a second, okay? The Conor McGregor fight is way bigger than that. The Conor McGregor fight is beyond world title belts. The BMF belt becomes legitimized when the BMF champ is defending the BMF belt, specifically up a fucking weight class. Like, if we want the BMF to not be a gimmick, why not have Max Holloway defend the BMF next time? Why jump him right back down into the fucking title picture? Now it is a gimmick then. If the BMF belt is not just some gimmick fucking trophy that they're putting on fights, then I think Max Holloway should be forced to fight either Conor McGregor or potentially with a Conor loss, I'll accept the fucking Poirier fight. But with a win for Conor, you have to do that one. It doesn't make sense to go elsewhere. Bars, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Colin. What do you think, Kayla Harrison? I think Kayla Harrison is a fucking monster, and I think she's going to destroy and win the belt. Who wins right now? Ortega versus Emmett? You know, I think Ortega would beat him. I think Emmett could hurt him, but I think Ortega would beat him. His chin's too good. Never played much Resident Evil, dog. Damn, Conor's out partying it up during the camp. I know. I saw that clip, and maybe it's intentional, though, to fuck with everybody. Dustin implied he was feeling like self-depletion after the Gaethje loss. I'm glad he's got to the point in getting to go out in a title fight no matter what happens. Listen, good luck to him as always, and let's see what he can do. Yeah, I think Max should stay up and wait. Listen, Baccarat Natural. I want triple digits. I want 100 likes, and I want a shadow box, dude. We're not that far away. We're already past 30 likes. I mean, we're not even a half an hour in. So if by the half hour mark we could hit 50, we're good to go to hit 100 likes in an hour, bro. So what are we doing? Smash the likes, run them up. That's it. Max Holloway is eager to regain his cotton punching power, bro. Cotton punching power. So you saying he wants to have the feather fist again? Enjoy your blunt, my man. What's good, Anakin? Who would you match up Gegard with if he was returning to the UFC? I wouldn't match up Gegard with anyone in the UFC because I wouldn't re-sign him. But if Kopylov loses this Saturday, him and Kopylov is a cool fight. Is Kayla better than Amanda? I'm not going to say that, but I think Kayla is better than Raquel Pennington. The problem with that is all it takes is one champion to take the BMF title, and it'll be forever tied to the featherweight championship. That's, I think, the downside of it, Sean Shelby. That's why I'm thinking we go a different direction than Max Holloway fighting for that belt. Like, once you start mixing lineal belts and BMF belts, now it's all fucking intertwined, and the whole thing goes to shit. The UFC let Mousasi go so he could go to Bellator. The PFL released him because I guess they didn't want to pay him. The Kayla Harrison-Raquel Pennington fight is going to end by ground and pound. I think so, too. All main events from here on out will have gold gloves. All main events or all? I think it's only championship fights. Main events, too? You think the new UFC gloves will be better than the old gloves? I am going to predict that they're going to be better. There's going to be more violent finishes, more knockout power, better possibility of submissions. Yeah, I think it makes the sport better. The gloves are smaller, more likelihood of a rear naked choke getting locked in. I think even more likelihood of a fucking guillotine choke, more likelihood of fighters slipping out of an arm bar. I just think it's a good thing to have the gloves a little smaller, so there's more opportunity to escape positions. Harrison versus Pena would be nice. I'd watch Harrison Pena, but Raquel should have to defend the belt. Guys, I feel like I look like a midget right now. I got to raise this seat a little bit. No offense if anybody's a midget in chat. I got no issue with midgets. It's just, I felt like one. You think Dumont could beat Pennington stylistically? She's definitely got a shot. Technically, Leon is the real lineal BMF champion because Usman smashed Masvidal and Leon smashed Usman. Yeah, I guess, but that's the issue, though, is the belt wasn't on the line for an undisputed fight, so it became stupid. Do you see someone posted a clip of Habib ragdolling a light heavyweight? Yeah, he was Corey Anderson he was on top of. I saw the clip. I didn't watch an extensive video, though, so I don't know if it was just like a short clip to sell the narrative or if it was reality. I don't know. You think Hafez is the lock of the card? Bro, if Hafez loses, that will be the biggest letdown ever. I don't see it. He's not losing. Who give him, Dustin, golden gloves? Makhachev not giving him that? The UFC, though, is giving him golden gloves to wear. Random thought, but I think Yuri is on a comeback run. Would love to see him fight either the winner of Hill versus Alberg or the loser of Curtis versus Tom. You think Yuri's going to jump to heavyweight, though? He was just talking about middleweight. If I had the chance to re-sign anybody to the UFC, the only thing is probably a Mighty Mouse fight right now would be big money or big numbers, but it's still not big enough. Really nobody. I mean, Francis Ngannou, I guess, besides Francis. Khabib needs to come back and fight, man. He won't. He isn't. Get over it. He's not coming back to fight. It's all just smoke and mirrors. It's a lie. Khabib ain't coming back, bro. It's a pipe dream. Stop dreaming of it. Stop praying for it. Khabib ain't fighting anymore, guys. He is retired. Hafez's nickname is Habib. Same card as Makhachev, but he can't lose. Another superstition. That's funny as fuck. I could see that, though. Yeah, the name makes him unbeatable. If Almeida versus Kopylov was in glory, Almeida would be at least minus 300. So the only reason someone would put money on Kopylov is hoping he shoots, and he doesn't shoot. Almeida, huge flaw in the odds. Yeah, Sean Shelby, I am going with Almeida as the prediction. Early prediction, I leaned Kopylov. But then I had the week to sleep on it, and I said, bro, I can't. I'm going Almeida. Khabib struggled to keep down a retail salesman. There's a reason he didn't move up with the size advantage. I don't think he'd be as successful. Wait, who are you talking about, Fight Milk? Al Iaquinta? Yeah, real estate agent. Why was Mighty Mouse released from the UFC? They traded him and Eddie Alvarez for Ben Askren. I haven't been taking no giant like losses, Gracia. You're talking about like me doing like the Raul Rosas thing. I haven't been a degen like that. John Jones is no longer a 2 UFC fighter. He should retire. He has nothing to prove. He took steroids and made a lot of money. I mean, he's an all-time great, dude. John Jones is a killer. I would like to see him still fight. And it's funny that people are talking about, or I guess specifically Rampage Jackson is talking about there's something coming out about John Jones you'll never believe. I'm from Louisiana. I'm going to put some money on a Poirier KO for sure. If I was from Louisiana, I would put at least $25 on it. But I'm not from Louisiana. I'm from Florida. And all I see is Islam Makhachev strangling the fuck out of him. So I'm not going to do it. But I hope that some crazy shit goes down Saturday and we have a massive upset for the belt and Dustin Poirier pulls off one of the biggest UFC upsets of all time. And I think there'd have to be an immediate rematch, but it doesn't matter after the first fight. Poirier could retire. You meant real estate? No, it makes more sense now. I was like, what are you talking about? Retail sales. Yeah, he's working at Bell's Outlet, bro. He's selling clothing. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Bet the rent on Islam. I would say like you can throw a little. But what are you going to do? Bet minus 555? It's a parlay only, dog. You can't money line that shit. I sick of Islam beating my favorites, man. Well, Jake Beebe. I don't think that's really how you talk. I try to turn you into like an anime character. But I hope that some crazy shit happens. I just don't see it. I think realistically, Dustin Poirier has a really massive chance of losing, not winning. I would say it's a very small percentage chance of him winning. Man, I'm so pumped for MVP versus Ian, Alberg versus Hill, and Connor versus Chandler. UFC 303 is going to fucking deliver, man. I'm hype as shit. I'm from Florida, and I'll sprinkle a little money on the diamond. Anything can happen. Listen, good luck if you're going the underdog chase, but not for me. I love to see Dustin retire the undisputed. I mean, there's a lot of fighters we love to see retire the undisputed. We'd like to see Tony Ferguson come back and win. I'd like to see Tony Ferguson retire with a submission win over Khabib. It ain't going to happen, bro. There's pipe dreams and then there's reality. I know he's fighting for the belt Saturday, so he's got a better chance of a Ferguson beating Khabib, but odds are still very slim that Dustin Poirier wins. But hey, maybe the small gloves are a big difference maker and Poirier knocks him out and the world goes fucking crazy. If Poirier wins, bro, that would be, I'm telling you, that's one of the biggest upsets of all time. That might be the biggest upset. Think of a bigger upset. Strickland versus Adesanya is not, because Strickland had done well and Adesanya had been losing fights. Pena versus Nunes, maybe, but it's a women's fight. I believe that Dustin Poirier winning against Islam Makhachev is one of the biggest upsets in UFC history. It might be the biggest upset in UFC history. Maybe not odds specific, but what we expect. It would be fucking crazy. It would be a real Rocky story. Sean's upset is not bigger, bro. Adesanya lost to Pereira and then beat him in a rematch in a fight he was losing. Fights before that, a couple fights before that, he fucking lost to Jan Blachowicz. Islam Makhachev hasn't lost in years. You think Zaleski's the steal of the card? I just worry he's going to get boxed up from the outside. I think Randy Brown's kind of a weird matchup for him with a big height advantage. Islam lost to Volk. I don't think it's that crazy. He beat Volk, though. He knocked him out in the first round the second time. You can say what you want about was he not in shape, whatever. It was the first fucking round. That shot could have landed in the most fit and in shape version of fucking Volkanovski ever. So I am not going to say that is a major, I don't know, major sway. What would the word be for that? I'm not going to give him like a major knock to his name for that. Like, how? He beat him fair and square. So, he takes it on short notice, and now it's essentially like it doesn't count as a loss. No. Islam Makhachev knocked the fuck out of Volkanovski. And I love Volk, man. I think Islam Makhachev is going to actually fight better, though, against Poirier than he did against Volk the first time. Makhachev is giving him jiu-jitsu. Imagine if he'll give him a victory, too. Yeah, I don't think he would. GSP lost to Sarah. I guess GSP Sarah is maybe the biggest. But I do think that this one's up there. What's up? What's up? It wouldn't be bigger than Shirk beating GSP, but it would be top 5 upset of all time. I think you mean Sarah beating GSP, but I know what you meant. In Volk's defense, he looked like Homer Simpson with no shirt on, coming off the couch in a beer belly. It was a terrible idea. Having a full camp isn't just about getting in shape. It's about drilling movements, getting your reflexes dialed in, though. I mean, fair point for sure, but Volk took the fight. I mean, he made the mistake of taking it. So the loss still counts the same, whether he has a fucking 4-day camp or a 4-month camp. I think Islam Makhachev can beat Dustin Poirier. I think the big grappling advantage, like, okay, yes, Volkanovski gave Makhachev hell, but Volkanovski at that point was, I think, primed. Like, that was the best Volk we'd ever seen. Even what he did to Yair Rodriguez the fight after, he beat the shit out of him. And then you look, Makhachev, before he had the close fight with Volk, absolutely destroyed Charles Oliveira. Now, granted, it was competitive moments in the fight, but he beat Charles Oliveira. Leon beating Usman bigger than Dustin winning, in my opinion. I feel totally different. I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so, bro. Poirier's not even on a win streak, bro. Dustin Poirier is what? 2-2 in his last 4? He's on a 1-fight win streak. Let's see. All right, Dustin Poirier, his last 4 fights. Win against Benoit Saint-Denis, lost to Justin Gaethje, win over Michael Chandler, lost to Charles Oliveira. He's traded wins and losses in his last 4 fights. Makhachev is 25-1. Like, this would be a bigger upset. You think Islam wants to prove he can outbox Dustin? No, I think he just wants to win. I don't think he needs to do that. Fight intelligently, take the fight where you're most comfortable and succeed in that manner. There's no reason to fuck around. Like, if this is my thought process here. If I'm Islam Makhachev, and I know for certain I have a massive grappling advantage, and on the opposite side, I know I can strike with my opponent, but he's got big power, I will go towards the least resisted path, which is going to be the grappling. Take him to the fucking ground, beat him up. Why are we fucking around? Why are we being stupid here? Makhachev can talk all this shit about wanting to strike. I think he's going to grapple. If he doesn't, I'd be surprised. Bro might have beat Poirier if he didn't take that fight. That fight definitely damaged him, man. That fight definitely damaged him. Would Dustin Poirier beating Islam be bigger than Weidman TKOing Silva? For me, it would, because Weidman was undefeated. The reason it would be such a big upset for Poirier to win is the fact that he's over 35 in the UFC lightweight division, the fact that he's lost in multiple title fights already, and he had a lot of difficulty with Benoit Saint-Denis last fight. So yes, to me, this would be one of the biggest UFC upsets of all time. Yeah, I don't think that Islam is going to be in a dick swinging contest, for a lack of better terminology. Don't forget to mention that he took blitz from Chandler on the feet. Benoit blitzed him cornered on the fence, and the two out grappled him. But they don't have the skill set, which is on the opposite side of Makhachev. I think that this upset is different than Holm Rousey. In a sense, it's bigger because Holm was undefeated when she fought Rousey. Poirier, he's taking L's, man. I think the UFC cuts Reyes if he loses to Jacoby. He's still ranked. If he loses to Jacoby, I still don't think they cut him. They'll probably talk him into retiring. Hey, what up, Gertie Meats? I'm hyped for the fights, too. We need it, bro. We need it. Dustin only won versus BSD because of staff. If you watch BSD versus Moises and other opponents, you never guessed. And you think about on the opposite side, Makhachev, I feel like he's going to have a lot of success. Like Jan said, he was going to strike a purr and immediately shot a takedown. Exactly, bro. You can't take every fighter at his fucking word. Look very wala today, AJ. Much love. What's going on, bro? Much love, young Penaldo. Listen, guys, we're almost at 50 likes. The goal was 50 likes by the half-hour mark, but I'll shoot it to 50 likes by the 40-minute mark, and I'll do a ripskis for you guys. So let's go. Let's not get crazy. LOL. Islam could get slept. Sure, Islam could get caught with a big punch, but if he fights smart, he should take this fight where he's most confident. Aside from Charles and Arman 5 years ago, Islam hasn't fought many contenders. I mean, to be fair, I get what you're saying, but you dig into the resume. I mean, he took out Volkanovski, Charles Oliveira, Dan Hooker, Bobby Green, Drew Dober, Thiago Moises, Arman Tsarukyan some years ago. So yeah, I get what you mean. Like, if you look at the top 10, there's still a good amount of fighters that he hadn't faced off with. If you look in the UFC top 10 of the lightweight division, he hasn't fought Moicano, Max Holloway, Fiziev, Dariush, Michael Chandler, Mateusz Gamrot, Justin Gaethje, and obviously he fought Tsarukyan. But I feel like Makhachev versus Poirier, and then if he wins this one, him versus Tsarukyan, if he wins that one, I think he's probably jumping up in weight. What up, Hilltop Farm? How many likes for a shadow box? I'm doing a shadow box at 100 likes, guys. We got to get 100. I can't give you the shadow box too easy, man. And I'll tell you guys right now, I'm only staying to like the hour mark because actually I got Memorial Day plans tonight with some friends of mine immediately after the stream. So I got limited time. If not, I'd stay for 2 hours, but I got plans, guys. Ripski time. I don't think John Jones is gay. No. I don't believe it. BASD had so much successes in the tie clinch Dustin needs to avoid at all costs. I think Makhachev is going to tie up with him and throw him around, bro. Rousey was undefeated, not home, but I know what you meant. Holly Holm was undefeated leading into that fight, bro. Holly Holm's record leading into that fight, I'm going to tell you it. She was undefeated too. Holly Holm was 9-0 and Ronda Rousey was 12-0. So both were undefeated. So I think that the Poirier fight would be a bigger upset. D. Devlin? What? Isn't that his wife? Jesus. I know we're past this, but would featherweight belt and BMF belt be on the line or just BMF when Max and Ilya fight? I think they would be both on the line, which could be a recipe for fucking disaster. Because now the BMF belt and the featherweight belt go hand in hand. And this ruins the fucking BMF thing if it's trying to be legit. That is why I'm harping on it that if McGregor wins against Chandler, they should do him versus Max Holloway. And I don't think Max Holloway needs to cut down to 145 anymore. He looked amazing at 155, and he has awesome fights forthcoming at 155. I get it. He wants the world title. I get it. I do. But it's like, damn, there's some huge opportunities if you say, fuck the belt. I got one. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he does cut to 45. The BMF belt then becomes a complete gimmick. Islam shoots for the takedown, and Dustin takes a page out of George's book and throws a flying knee, giving all another. Oh my gosh, Askren like KO. That'd be something. That'd be fucking insane. Holloway did look the best he ever looked against Gaethje, right? Dustin needs to be perfect to win, but it ain't happening because I'm not allowed good things. Well, he would need a perfect punch. He needs a perfect moment. Did you buy a replica BMF belt on the UFC website for $900? No. I do not need a fucking belt unless I earn that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had a 100,000 subscriber belt, I would wear that with pride. But I'm not going to be fucking getting a fake BMF belt. Cheeto versus Figueiredo, August 3rd fight night. Who you got? I'm going to go with Figueiredo by decision, I think. It's going to be close, though. I'm all over the place. I'm not 100% sure. Going to be on Phil Rowe because his nickname, the Fresh Prince. Bro, Phil Rowe's a great underdog this week. Thoughts on Aspinall Blades should be vacated, in my opinion. What's going on, Lane? At this point, we might as well throw the interim belt away. It's a waste of time. Would you ever get an I Picked Phil Hawes t-shirt? No. Someone fucking made one for me, I'd take it. Top 3 GOATs, probably GSP, Jones, Silva, but realistically, flyweight champ, Mighty Mouse. I don't know. If Islam loses in 5 seconds, then Dustin retires without letting him get a rematch. That would be epic. That would be fucking epic. He says, fuck the rematch. But I think if Poirier wins, I have a feeling the UFC is going to push him into a rematch. I really do. I think they'll push him into a rematch. But guys, you know what? I've made my mind up. I will do the shadow box at 90 likes. I'll drop it 10. I'm feeling like a generous savant today. What are the chances we get Jones versus Pereira? If Tom Aspinall loses to Blades, much higher. It's crazy how much power Max could generate when he plants his feet. He got cracked hard, but landed back and hurt Gaethje worse in the second exchange of the first round. I think that Max Holloway is just more naturally a 55er. He's not a small guy. He just, can cut the weight, but damn, it diminishes him. No one knows this, but on UFC 300, Gaethje never defended the BMF title, and Holloway wasn't announced and new. It's just a gimmick title every here and there. Well, they said, no, you're wrong, Sean Shelby. They said before, he's the defending BMF champion. Dude, it's a real thing. They're treating it like a gimmick, but it's a real belt. Dustin been saying that forever. He's going to retire. He says that after every fight because I think he's like, I want to retire. No, I can't. I want to retire. No, I can't. Thoughts on UK main event being at 5 a.m. for the crowd? Completely fucked. I would take the card being 3 hours earlier for the UK folks, but stateside, they won't have it, bro. The stateside pay-per-view buys are the priority. Yeah, it's unfortunate, F. Smith. I know you're disappointed if you're in the UK. I would be too. It's unfair, but that's how the game goes. Guys, I think I got to put my shades on. My eyes look like they're half open. Love listening to your videos while I'm Ubering. Keep it up, man. Hey, Leland Chrysler, my guy, I appreciate you, and I hope that you're Ubering it up, bro. I hope it's a fantastic Uber ride. You know what I'm saying? I hope these people are respectful. It's hella disrespectful to us UK fans. Unfortunately, bro, they're like, hey, come watch or don't. And you guys are all going to still watch. Gray shirt, fuck off, bro. Fuck off. I told my parents I'm a fucking savage. They said, holy shit. Thought you were sitting us down for something else. I said, nah, I'm doing YouTube. That's the only coming out I'm doing, man. If you need to, though, gray shirt, listen. What you're going to do is you're going to put on a dress and you're going to walk out of your fucking house, and that's it. Your father will say, holy shit, that's my son. And if he doesn't fucking die from it, well, then you're accepted. Will Umar be getting a title shot first if he beats Corey, then Figueiredo if Figgy beats Cheeto? Yes. Yeah. The UFC, bro, the money's everything. That fit, let any fighter who wants to fight for the BMF belt fight, open weight class. Let's see the anarchy begin. That'd be fucking crazy, bro. Based, AJ. Thanks, man. I got my sunglasses at night. Exactly. I don't think Gray Shirt is actually gay. I think he's just fucking around. If he is, we still like him. But, you know, I think he's joking. You think MMA Joey and Guru could take the Tafa bros off the couch? No. That's funny, though. The reason they did it at 5 a.m. is because they want Bilal to lose. He's Palestinian and the owner of the UFC, Ari. All right, I'm not saying nothing of that. I don't know nothing. Called DP KOing Benoit. Calling it now DP by KO over Makhachev. Good luck, Zero Balance. Thoughts on the Clown Show? Do you like him or not? I personally do. I like Clown Show. I think he's funny. I went on his live stream last night at fucking almost 2 a.m. I said, fuck it. He's live. He asked me to go on. I said, what's going on, dude? Yeah, I like Clown Show, man. I've had no issue with that type of shit, bro. We put ourselves out there. You need to be able to get roasted. Who cares? I went on there and I told him I ain't scamming nobody. He said, you're right. I agree. He took it back and we're good. I think Clown Show does his thing, man. I'm also, I don't know. I'm not like easily offended. I find it funny. Thoughts on Lucas Tracy? I feel like he just has outlandish takes to get engagement. I don't know. I don't know personally. I take it as he actually believes it. If he is just doing it for engagement, it's a smart strategy. He's got a ton of subscribers. I don't think We Want Picks is scamming, bro. I don't. I think that they offer betting package or picks package, whatever it is. I don't know exactly what it looks like, but I think that it's clear that you're buying it and they're giving you the takes, but it's not like a guarantee. You get what I'm saying? So, no, I don't think it's a scam. You don't like the Clown Show or shows that don't show their face? I get that. I told him years ago he should show his face. There's a world where we get Usman versus Wonderboy, and if Wonderboy wins, him versus MVP as a title eliminator. I don't think him and Wonderboy is a true title eliminator, though, because I think Wonderboy is too far out of the picture. I think with a win, he's beyond that fight. Anyone use my bookie? I withdrew on Friday. Will I get my money by UFC 302? Dude, I never know with my bookie. I never know. Dude, I swear I saw you on Jerkbait earlier today. That's fucking hilarious, bro. Holy shit. Bro, I feel bad for Klembat. He doesn't know how to deal with the trolling. I told him, bro, just go on the show, stand up for yourself, and that's it, bro. Just stand up for yourself. You listen, if you posting content online, there's gonna be people trying to rip you apart. You gotta be ready to face it. You can't be scared of a fight, in all honesty. Now, it's not like you're gonna fucking be getting into a street fight about it, but you can't be scared of a verbal altercation. You can't be scared to say, nah, fuck that. I'm right. You'll get it then, Matt W. Does Poirier have a chance at heavyweight? I think he has a chance at heavyweight. He has most mid grapplers there. You love Paku, but we need to see his face in the members room. He came in one time. He came in once on members. Thoughts on the current state of the UFC women's divisions? Are they able to grab the eyeballs considering not much prominent female fighters are there in recent lackluster fights? I think they will with Kayla Harrison. Clown show. The motherfucker is kind of weird. He is goofy in his own way. He is weird. I'd say he's weird. He knows he's weird. He'd admit it. I think he's a weird guy, but I find him funny. Even if that's an against the grain take, I think he's funny, dog. I really do. He responded to a clown show today saying he wants to defend himself but won't hop on the clown show. There it is. He doesn't want to do the show. He should do the show, bro. I told him to do the show. I think he should do the show. Poatan wants to fight for the heavyweight. Why wouldn't he? My bench max, I haven't tested it, but the last time I did it was 330. I've been doing a lot of dumbbells, dude. I haven't really been too worried about my bench press. I like to take breaks from bench press throughout the year. But I'll eventually go into like a season of doing bench press, and I'll try to do some crazy shit. The evidence against Jones is compelling. Fair. It is compelling evidence. You know what's crazy? You say I'm stacked, and I appreciate that. But, bro, like when you go to the gym often, there's freaks. Like I got a buddy of mine that I know there. The dude on incline fucking dumbbell pushes the 150s for 10. On the flat bench is fucking repping 315. So the heaviest squat I ever did was 405, but it was at the end of a full squat workout. So I'm sure that I could do at least 420. Right now, maybe not. I'm going to be getting back into heavy squats, but I've been pulled back on it. I don't know. I've been taking a break because my knee was bothering me for a while. So I just started doing more like mobility shit to start, and then getting into more like range of motion all the way down squats. But I'm going to get back into squatting heavy, but I'm going to do one heavy squat, one heavy deadlift. For a while, I was doing squatting twice a week heavy, and I think it kind of fried my hips and knees a little bit. I don't get how you and Pick'em are the only dudes who hop on Clown Show. I don't know. I think Pick'em is similar to me in the way that he finds it funny and he's not bothered by it. He's hilarious. I hope that he gets on it. I think he wants some publicity. I think Pick'em realizes, dog, any publicity is good. Yeah, I have hammer strength machines in my gym. I like the back hammer strength machines. I occasionally use the chest stuff. Money line is tomorrow, Monday at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Money line Monday. Damn, guys, you're really making me work. I wanted 90 likes, but now I got to drop it to 80 likes for the shadow box. Guys, I got 5 minutes left in the stream. I hate that I have to leave so soon, but I got plans, dog. I got to go. And it's a holiday tomorrow, and I'm not free on the holiday. So I'll be back tomorrow with the live stream and the money line, so don't worry. You think Connor is fooing Garcia thing, pretending partying and alcohol? Oh, yeah. I think he's fucking around. I don't believe it. I don't think he's drinking. I think if anything, he's doing like partying fully sober or something crazy. I think he's pulling a Garcia. When Moicano ever have a chance at the lightweight title, it's a fucking heavy hill to climb, man. If Islam moves up and then retires, who do you think will hold the title after him? I think it's between Gamrot, Arman, and Benoit Saint Denis. I would favor Arman to get it. AJ about to go to Browntown. That's funny. I miss fight night picks. Bro, they're retired. They decided they didn't want to do it anymore, dude. They gave it up. It's tragic, dude. I don't know why they gave it up. What about Fiziev? Nah, he won't hold a belt. MMA Joey calling Connor a sexual abuser now because the videos of Connor partying, even though he's making out with his wife. No way. No way. I don't buy it. Let me see. I guess I say that, but then MMA Joey is trolling, man. He might be fucking around, guys. MMA Cucky, you realize he trolls half the time. Mike Perry's revealed messages with Uriah Hall. Interesting. I doubt he's actually drunk. I don't know. I'm going to believe that he isn't. Yeah, that's probably his wife. I'm back on the BKFC show, Young Penaldo. I'm back. Think that any publicity sounds good, pretty cliche. A restaurant or business gets too much bad publicity, they can shut their doors. LOL. I get what you're saying, though, I guess for this. But in this space, anything is good. But yes, in a restaurant, no. If you got rats and shit, fuck no. I think he is doing a Garcia. I haven't watched the countdown yet, but I will be watching. Guys, we're at 69 likes. We're 11 away from 80, and I'm going to rip the pen in shadow box at 80, and we got 3 minutes to hit it, bro. I'm back for BKFC for the June 21st card. So next month, your boy is back for the numbered cards with BKFC. I'm very grateful. I'm happy to have the show back. Connor wasn't drinking. He was just with his friends and having a good time for Memorial Day weekend. Exactly, bro. That's what I'm doing tonight, bro. I'm at a Memorial Day Sunday night since tomorrow's an off day. My unofficial UFC 302 log, it's not unofficial. I'm dropping it tomorrow, and it's going to be official, dog. I think the Usyk Fury rematch goes pretty similar. Close fight, goes either way. I think Gaethje has probably 3 fights left. Bro, I'm not doing no shots, useless. The most I probably have at this point is fucking 2. I mean, there was a time where I would rip 10 and drinks, but not anymore. I prefer just a mild buzz, if anything. Chandler's on the edge, always locked in, never gives himself a chance to step back. He will show up tense. Connor will be relaxed. I think Connor's going to catch the tense Chandler right on the fucking chin. Put him down, put him out, end this fucking night. Yeah, I never really liked Sangria, to be honest, bro. Record for busting in a day, I don't know. At least 3, but it might actually, no, I think it's 4. McGregor plays into it. I really think the video of him tweaking was purely a marketing stunt. There's no way his PR team would let him do an interview in a state like that. Maybe. I really don't know. I don't know. I guess you're right. I don't know. It looked weird. How does the Dublin conference affect Chandler mentally? We see how Aldo meant it. Yeah, but that's different. I think Chandler's mentality is different. I don't think Chandler will be as emotionally ripped apart. Connor's going to knock him out. I agree. I think Connor has done a bit of soul searching this time around. I feel like we have like a motivated, mentally dialed in and on point version of Conor McGregor. I think this is a better Connor. I think this is the Connor that we all want. I think we're going to be happy with this Connor too. I'm predicting that he wins. I know some of you guys probably still, I don't know, have low expectations. But I'm telling you, I think he's back. All right, guys. I am putting in the chat the link to the updated UFC 302 picks. If you guys have not seen them, make sure to check it out. If we hit 80 likes in the next 60 seconds, I will shadow box. We're 5 away. If not, your boy's got a book out at this moment, bro. I'm literally giving you guys to the 1 minute, 1 second mark because I got places to be, my brother. I gotta go. I gotta enjoy my fucking Memorial Day Sunday night with some friends. My friends, my girlfriend, theirs. It's gonna be a nice time, bro. I might even have a fucking beer. What gets more interaction, a normal interview or him out of his nut? I like to think someone there would have asked him if he was playing, if it was a work. I don't know. Now, I get what you're saying because he seems very clear-headed. You see that Fury used the fact that Usyk's country being at war is the only reason they gave Usyk a decision. Plenty of boxers that Fury winning the fight. How do you see it? In the moment, I thought that it was probably going to end up being a draw. I thought it was very close. And we passed 80 likes. Look at you, savages. We're finishing the show with the shadow box. Peace out, everybody. Have a great night. Smash the like button on your way out. I feel like a dwarf, but it is what it is. If you're new, subscribe it up. I appreciate you all for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow, live stream and Moneyline. See you guys then. Have a fantastic Memorial Day. Peace out.